You work hard to pay for the things you own. Some things have sentimental value, other things are simply worth a lot of money. When you're on holiday, at work, or just away from your home, make sure these things don't end up in the filthy stealing hands of criminals. Protect your home. Here, in reverse order, are my top 10 tips to ensure your property doesn't end up on an internet auction site or at a car boot sale. Number 10. Be a good neighbour. There's no expense needed here. Just treat your neighbours how you'd like them to treat you. They're far more likely to call you, the police, or investigate themselves if they thought there was a problem on your property or something suspicious that you should probably know about. Along with this, join your local neighbourhood watch scheme. Nothing is more annoying to a criminal than the thought of curtains twitching while they're looking for a likely place to turn over. Number 9. Have decent door and window locks and use them. Common sense? Well, yeah, maybe, but so many residential burglaries happen because the householder didn't lock an upstairs bedroom window and even left a ladder out in the backyard. Doors can be forced open and windows can be smashed, but everything that may increase the chance of a thief being detected by increasing the noise or the time required to gain entry is a good idea. There are also measures you can take to increase the time it would take to enter your property. There are many security bars available that can be placed on the floor with the other end wedged underneath a door handle to help hold a door closed, or they can be used in the rails of sliding doors to prevent them from being opened. One quick note about sliding patio doors. Think about how they're installed. If your patio doors can simply be lifted off their runners and over the bottom guide rail, you need to fit one of a number of devices that restrict the amount that the door can be raised. A friend just uses a screw fitted through the top door rail. It's simple, cheap and effective. Number 8. Glass security film. This stuff is exceptional and can mean the difference between the thief spending 8 seconds to quickly smash a rear kitchen window, reach in and gain entry via the back door, or spending 3 or 4 minutes trying to smash a similar window or force that window out of the frame. These products are easy to use, they're relatively cheap, and they range from kit that will stop a brick from smashing a window to film that will literally stop a round from a firearm. You choose the level of security you need, but this is one of the most cost-effective ideas per pound that you can invest in. Number 7. Floodlighting and CCTV. Now this will not prevent a suspect entering your property, but motion detector activated floodlights may possibly alert neighbours and will certainly draw a perpetrator's attention to the fact that their presence is being monitored. That might just be enough to deter the opportunist. If you have CCTV, put up warning boards advertising the fact. This visible security can often make a burglar simply look elsewhere for an easier target. Number 6. Property marking. Again, stickers in your windows announcing that your property has been forensically marked and your windows coated with a nasty and highly police traceable security DNA system is going to make stolen items from your property far harder to sell safely and may well swing the villain's risk-reward equation in your favour. I use Selector DNA from Selector Mark and I've recommended them before for very good reason, but other kit is available. This sort of system can also lead to a saving on your home contents insurance with many companies, so have a chat with your insurer for more information. Oh, and do take out home contents insurance, and please tell your insurance company individually of any items you have worth over about £1,000. This may seem like an unnecessary expense until everything you own disappears in the back of a stolen panel van one night while you're away. Then it's simply too late. Number 5. Get a trusted friend or friends to visit your place while you're away. They can take the mail out of your letterbox, they can open and close curtains and blinds, water your plants, and turn radios and TVs on and off. There's nothing that makes a burglar think that there may be someone home than someone being home. Best of all, get your niece to stay for 2 weeks and feed the cat. Number 4. Don't look like you're away. Don't order anything from Amazon that may arrive while you're away. A box sitting on a porch for 2 or 3 days is a big signal that nobody's home. Cancel milk and papers if you still get them delivered. And want to put your car in the garage for safety? I recommend you don't. Leave it parked on the drive, even parked badly, as if you could hop in it at any minute. Just don't leave the keys in the hall where they can be reached through the letterbox with a 15-foot long pole with a hook on the end. If you have a car with keyless ignition, please leave your keys in a Faraday box or pouch while you're away. These effectively jam any attempt to electronically detect your keys. These days, well-equipped thieves can use scanning hardware to detect the operating frequencies of your car keys from outside your house, and they can remove a car in moments without ever needing the keys in their pocket. Number 3. Please be smart. Don't provide useful intelligence to criminals. Security professionals call the wealth of useful information that can be found on the internet OSINT, or open source intelligence. Don't give useful intel to criminals. Mainly don't advertise that you're away on holiday on social media. Share photos with your friends and family on Instagram and Facebook when you get home, if you feel the need. As a quick aside, for obvious reasons, please don't put information on social media like your pet's name, what was your first car, your favourite football team, or your mother's middle name. Not even if your privacy settings are set to family only. And don't answer or share those insane chain lists that ask for loads and loads of personal information. It's all a bit of fun until somebody obtains enough information to open a bank account in your name, buy a car, get a line of credit, and rent a flat that they subsequently use as a crack house, all posing as you. It's a headache, it can ruin your credit, and don't do it. Number 2. A monitored alarm system. Having a house alarm that just makes a loud noise when activated isn't going to do much to prevent a burglary, especially if you're not close enough to neighbours to wake them up, or if the alarm has a habit of going off on a regular basis and those neighbours now ignore it and they've taken you off the Christmas card list. Until recently, having a residential alarm monitored and paying security companies to hold a set of keys for you so they can attend and investigate an activation was a prohibitively expensive proposition. Things are changing, however, and a new company has come over to the UK from Canada called RSPNDR, or Responder, in a trendy way. They now enable you to have a rapid security response to an alarm activation at your home for less than probably about £20 a month in most cases. If you get an alarm fitted, ask your installers about RSPNDR or Responder. I was a consultant for them a while ago, but please rest assured they're not paying me to advertise them and I get no money from them whatsoever. If there has been a burglary, they can, on your authority, get the property secured, they can file a police report, and they can inform any of your nominated key holders. Number 1. Look like you're home. Now this goes hand in hand with number 5, but it's a lot more proactive. If a burglar can see that you are home, they're probably just going to move on. If you can't get a friend to visit a few times a week, you need to think about ways to appear to be home. Home automation is becoming more popular, and getting Siri, Google, Alexa or Bixby to turn on your kitchen and living room lights at different times of the evening for the duration of your absence is a great start. Basic timers are commonly available, which you can plug radios, lamps, TVs or anything into, which will activate and switch them off at selected times of the days. CCTV doorbells and cameras that can remotely alert you to the presence of a suspect, wherever you may be, are great, as long as you can communicate to the potential intruder that you're in the property and you've just called the police. I also have a friend that has a clever piece of kit that activates the sound of a very nasty dog barking excitedly at selected times of the day and always around the time that your post normally gets delivered. This, combined with a very well-chewed dog toy left outside the front door and an I Love German Shepherd dog sticker in his car window, tends to be a pretty decent scumbag repellent. Well, okay, that's it. You can spend tens of thousands of pounds fortifying your house or apartment, but the tips I've just mentioned are probably going to be enough to make your property less attractive to villains. Please, as always, thank you for watching. You can find me on Instagram and on LinkedIn. Be safe.